Hey, welcome to Haphazard Homestead. It's all about perspective, isn't it? I see the beauty of this spruce with the climbing rose here along my driveway. I also see a chore that needs to be done because the lower branches are blocking my view of the road. But what else do I see? I see a smorgasbord, a buffet of good things to eat. In this video, I'm going to cover how to identify spruce trees, give some tips on picking the spruce tips, that is the new spring growth, and then show a few ways that I've been eating from the spruce tree smorgasbord. I've got two different kinds of spruce trees here at Haphazard Homestead, but what I cover in this video works for all kinds of spruce. Spruce trees are evergreen conifers. The most reliable way to identify a spruce tree is to look at the branch with its needles. Each needle comes out of the branch alone, by itself, not in a group. And here's the distinguishing thing. Each single needle has a stalk, a little stump, a little peg, whatever you want to call it. This is distinctive for all the spruce. White spruce, red spruce, black spruce, blue spruce, Norway spruce, Sitka spruce, and the Engelmann spruce are probably the kinds you're most likely to see. In the spring, when the new growth starts to come out, is a great time to get food from the spruce tree. The new growth is easy to identify because it's brighter in color and the needles are soft. Picking spruce tips from a standing tree is a good exercise in self-control and judgment. Every tip that's picked is pruning the tree. That tip will not grow back. So here's some tips on picking those tips. Don't pick too many from any one branch. Focus on new growth that will ultimately be shaded and die back anyway. That means the tips in the interior of the tree and close to the ground. Now, I wanted to prune both of my spruce trees, so I had a nice haul this spring, and I could pick all the tips that I wanted. Every kind of spruce has a little different flavor. Blue spruce is especially nice, but here's a warning. Blue spruce are really prickly. I grew up weeding sandburs and puncture vines out of the strawberry bed, so my threshold of what's too prickly is pretty high. But blue spruce is prickly. So it comes with a special caution, and here it is. Make sure you don't get the needles of the mature needles. They are going to be so spiky that it'd be like eating a fish bone, and nobody wants that. But its flavor is really worth it. Spruce trees will have their new tips at different stages of growth, so there's a lot of selection. The tiniest tips have the mildest flavor. In our regular food, we just don't encounter this resin flavor that's in the spruce tree, so it can seem strong and strange. They have a nice flavor. It's not like something that you get at a store. It's not all sweet. It has citrusy plus a little bit of resin. If you don't like a highly hopped beer, if you don't like strong coffee, if you don't like dark chocolate, the flavors may be just too strong. But if you like those sort of things, this will be all right. Now, the resin flavor will taste strongest just eating the tips straight off the tree. But when the tips are soaked in water or other liquids, the resinous flavor steps back and more of the citrus flavor comes forward. Once that spruce water sits a few hours, it's incredible. It's like drinking the forest. I've got a video on turning that spruce water into some great spruce tree sorbet. That same recipe would make some killer popsicles. The chopped up spruce tips are great to incorporate into a simple shortbread recipe that would work really well on a camping trip because it's good even without cooking. The chopped up spruce tips also make a great version of balsamic vinegar with only 3 other ingredients that you probably have at home. I'll be posting a video about how to make that pretty soon, and I'll also be posting a video about how I use the spruce tips to make some really good cookies. I hope you have a chance to enjoy something from the spruce tree smorgasbord. I'd love to hear what you think about eating spruce trees. Please feel free to share this video with folks that you think might be interested in eating spruce trees. I hope things are going well at your place. And if this is your first time to my channel, I hope you'll subscribe for maybe a little different perspective about simple living. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.